Hello, good morning. Ooh, I'm not looking too fresh today. Today was supposed to be a run day. In my program today, I had a 6.5k outdoor run, which I cannot do because I am injured. So I managed to pull my back doing my decking, painting it. Like an absolute idiot. It's always, isn't it? It's always when you're going and doing something that's completely non-gym related that you end up with an injury. But I think it was my own fault actually, because I've been really ramping up the training, upping my distances with my runs towards 10k, doing this 30-day ab challenge, really pushing myself in my weight sessions as well. I think I probably should have taken a deload, but I was trying to push it out because I've got a photo shoot next week and I've got a holiday coming up, and I was like, well, you're going to be deloading whilst you're on holiday in a couple of weeks anyway, so keep going. But actually, biggest lesson is that when you're pushing your body harder, you will need to deload more frequently, and I haven't done that, and now I'm injured, which is one of the reasons you should take deloads. Ross told me not to run too far today, and obviously being a physio, I'm going to listen to him, but I kind of wanted to still do something, so I'm going to do a treadmill instead of an outdoor run. It felt all right, my back, this morning, except for when I went to put my shoe on. It's putting the shoes on that got me. I'm going to lay off abs for a couple of days because flexing the spine is a no-go. I'm going to start with a very easy 1k and then see how my back feels. And if it feels pants, then we're going to change that to a walk. And then if that feels pants, I'm going to just go sit in the sauna. I think the temptation can be to just sack everything off completely, whereas I'm so big on still keeping my routine. Like yesterday I came and I just trained arms, and that was enough for me. Like basically I did movements that didn't hurt my back. If it didn't hurt, it was okay, because it's a pulled muscle, it's the easiest way to tell. The main reason I come is not so much about getting in a really good workout or anything like that. It's more for my mind. Key thing is keeping that routine, because if I fall out of it, food falls out of it, my mood falls out of it, and everything just ends up becoming a bit of a funk. So sometimes, even if I can't train, I will come to the gym and just have a shower, because it still keeps that routine. Anyway, this man is looking at me, so I'm gonna go inside because it's getting really awkward. I'll let you know how it goes. Did 3k. I'm not going to push my luck and go any further than that, but it actually felt completely fine. My back feels all right now. The test will be later. It actually worked out quite well, because one of the things I'm doing at the moment is trying to do more running in zone 2. Then I have a tendency to go off a bit too fast, so it actually did force me to stay there. So that's all done. Got my bucket of iced coffee, dressed like I'm going to the beach, my pool flip-flops because I forgot my shoes, and I've just discovered I cannot drive the car in flip-flops apparently. It's like I forgot how to use my feet. So if anyone just saw some ropey driving down the A4174, I apologise. Do you know what though, speaking of my feet, so I've got an extra bone in my ankle, which means that my foot basically can't bend all the way back. Like for years I worked on my ankle mobility before I realised that that was a pointless waste of time, because it's not muscular stopping me getting back there. There's literally an extra bone. But what that causes is a lot of wobbling of my feet. And Ross, in his physio way, has got me doing all these weird and wonderful drills. In fact, let me drop a clip in here to show you just how wobbly I am on my ankles. Like they're not stable at all. I'm like Bambi learning to walk. But he's got me doing a lot of stuff for balance, like lots of hopping, trying to stick the landing, and it is helping, but I need to do it really, because if I'm going to do more road running, I'm basically a prime target to roll my ankle, so I want to obviously make sure that that doesn't happen. So I'm trying to keep up with all the little niggly bits and bobs that I've neglected for years. Bucket of black iced coffee now, because I realised as I was running I didn't drink enough water yesterday for this heat. Like really, every time it gets hot I do actually try and double my water intake, and I definitely did not do that yesterday, which is probably why I was craving a black coffee over a milky one. I'm gonna have my breakfast in a minute. I've got my usual overnight oats in here. I'm gonna show you guys actually later how I make these, because a few people have said that there's come out shit, and there's a secret that I've got to making these, to being able to just make them with water and protein powder and get the texture bang on. I'm gonna do a little experiment later and show you exactly what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here, eat those as soon as I get hungry for them. I'm gonna start doing a bit of work. I'm not that hungry because I didn't move that much. yesterday, and it's really hot. My appetite just dies in this heat. Even though I'm supposed to be jamming food up at the moment, this could be a lower food day. I'm not moving that much. It's a rest day tomorrow, and I just find it hard to eat when it's boiling. And the types of foods I want to eat tend to contain a few less calories. It's a great time for dieting. It's actually a really weird time of year to keep your food up, is what I've discovered. It's the first summer I've ever gone into where I've intentionally tried to eat more, and it's a really bizarre experience. Anyway, I'm sort of rambling now. I've got a few training plans to write, so I'm actually going to sit in this car and write them. It's cooler in here than it is anywhere else right now, so I'm going to just enjoy my aircon. Right, let me just show you the secret with the oats. So I've got 2 bowls here. Both have got 50 grams of oats in. I actually do this when I make my lunch every day. Boil the kettle, pour that over the oats. Basically just enough to cover it. Can you see? And then I'm just going to leave that. And the hot water, the difference that makes is it really opens up the oat and it makes it puff up and go soft and fluffy. So you don't get that like gritty, horrible texture. To prove my point, actually, I'm going to just put cold water in these, right? I've done the same amount, cold water. I've got to remember which one's which now. Hot water, cold water. We're going to come back to those in a bit. You're going to like this. You're going to have the best time.
He's not looking convinced.
He's going to love it.
Yeah, I can't stand on this kicking.
Look.
Put me down, woman. Not in there.
He's drinking it. Okay, so dinner tonight is hot honey chicken noodles, which I cannot take credit for. I'm literally opening packets today. Another one of my simmer meals, which I'm now so glad I've done because I would not be cooking in this heat. Got some veg in it, got a decent amount of protein. I actually want to eat this cold, I think. I might just let it cool back down a moment. Whilst I do, let's have a little look at our oats. Here are our oat bowls from earlier. This was the one that I did in the cold water. And then this is the one that I put in the hot water. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this one is a lot fluffier than this one. See how the water's there? It's not soaked it up. They'll still be crunchy, whereas these have gone super fluffy. So now let me show you what I do. All right, so all you're going to do is chuck in 80 grams of whatever frozen fruit you want. I always use cherries because they're my favorite. And then add in a scoop of your protein powder. Use a decent protein powder. Like, one of the reasons most people's overnight oats suck without milk and loads of other stuff in them is because the protein powder isn't tasty. These Perform ones are brilliant. And I'm not just telling you this because I've got a discount code with them. Genuinely, they are the best. I used them for years before I worked with them. If you want 25% off all their stuff, by the way, I'll whack that in the caption. So then once you've done that, you're going to take it to the right consistency because it will be a little bit thick. So I just chuck in a bit of water. I like mine super thick, but if you want them runnier than this, you just add more water. Then you're going to pop it in your fancy container, a little bit of nut butter on the top. And that's it. You've got breakfast ready to go. Like, literally, I've eaten this every day for the last 2 years. Right, work's done. Everything's done. I'm actually going to make this super quick before I boil to death because it is 31 degrees and it is 8 p.m. and it is not showing any signs of letting up. So last little bit, I'm going to have some food and then I'm just going to, do you know what? I might even get in a cold shower. So usually, if you've seen my other full days of eating, in the evening I talk about my little snack test. I do the little run through how much protein have I eaten today, how much fruit and veg have I eaten today. But to be honest, today is so hot. I still don't really have an appetite, so I'm going to make an exception. Tonight's evening snack, Ross bought some Magnums at the shop. It's going to have to be a Magnum. It's for my safety, so I don't overheat. So we're going to have a Magnum. I'm also, though, because I know, even though I've not tracked today, I know I'm probably still a bit down on calories and I'm probably still a bit down on protein. So I am going to have a protein shake and then that'll just get some more liquid in as well because I think I'm sweating out every piece of liquid in my body right now. That's gross. Hopefully next time I see you, it'll be a lot cooler.